So in today's video we are working with a shelter dog that's reactive and lunging to other dogs. And I'm specialized in training the most challenging dogs, often those that people struggle to handle, and that's where I step in. So today I'm going to show you how we trained a reactive dog from the shelter. Because this dog used to bark, lunge and react aggressively toward other dogs. Now I will show you how we taught him to act calmly and walk alongside my dog during a 30-minute walk. So I will share with you my plan with the 3 most effective changes we made during this training session. Step number 1 is transitioning from frustration to emotional coping. Step number 2 is shifting from a reactive behavior to engaging in sniffing mode. And step number 3 is addressing barking and lunging by navigating around other dogs. So let's start with step number 1. So let's start with transitioning this dog from frustration to emotional coping with other dogs. The issue we often see nowadays is that people tend to avoid challenges, which can lead to a dog often feeling insecure, quickly resorting to reactive behaviors like barking or lunging to keep other dogs at a safe distance. You see this by dogs, they are unsure how to react, and unfortunately this is after more negative experiences. So that's where we want to work on. And that's why we first allow the dog here to release some energy. You can tell by the dog's posture that he is feeling a bit uncertain, and he is trying to keep my dog at a distance. At this age, previous learned behaviors of lunging and barking don't yield in the results he normally expects. It consumes a lot of the dog's energy, and you will notice that most dogs can't keep it up for a long time in this state of mind. Throughout this process, we try to show the dog that alternative behaviors work better and that the situation isn't alarming as it seems to him. You will notice that the dog's posture gradually shifting to a more relaxed state. However, you will still see some signs of uncertainty. So now let's dive in part 2, shifting from a reactive behavior to engaging in sniffing mode. Shifting from reactive behavior to engaging in sniffing mode is crucial to understand, because often dogs react because they are in a state of worry. And in this worrying mode, they struggle to think clearly and may act out of frustration. However, we want the dog to learn to cope with these emotions and realize that they can handle the perceived threat. And sometimes dogs need a moment to transition out of this worrying mode so that we can guide them towards new behavior. When a dog engages in sniffing, it activates a different part of their brain, promoting relaxation, lowering their heart rate, confidence, and putting them in a more meditative state. Then we go into part 3, and that is addressing barking and lunging by navigating around other dogs. So you may notice that it sometimes takes a while for a dog to go into the relaxed mode and start sniffing. Plus, we allow him to interact with other dogs in his environment with positive experiences. Now, think about what this walk will do for this dog with his self-confidence, but also his coping ability with other dogs in his safe space with another dog. And that's why it's important to transition your dog from his worrying mode to his sniffing mode, a different state of mind and a different part of his brain, so you can better navigate your dog around other dogs. Because some dogs don't react to every dog, but only to certain breeds, for example. And that's totally fine. So it's crucial to address your reactive dog's behavior and expose them to positive situations without turning away every time when you see another dog. This is why we organize social walks for reactive dogs, providing clear guidance throughout this process. So by simply transitioning your dog's behavior from barking and lunging to calmly navigating around other dogs. And we can see significant improvements if you do this the right way. But please keep in mind, we organize this social walk specifically for reactive dogs in controlled environments with stable dogs and professional dog trainers and professional guidance. However, please don't try this at home without proper guidance or if you are unsure of what you are doing. I have a deep understanding of my dog's capabilities and know how to guide him along through these walks safely. I hope you have learned a lot and see that there is a light on the end of the tunnel. So please share your comments below and I hope we can help you along and your dog on your path. See you in the next video.